Hello guys. So what is going on? So basically, first I will tell you a very important thing in this video. So you must watch it thoroughly because there will be very useful information and great human psychology in it. Now, this is my good news, bad news indicator. And as you can see, my indicator nailed the bottom of the market over here. And I got this up move. Now I've got every Tom, Dick, and Harry commenting me and telling me that market is going to fall. So it is not going to fall and they will be found out soon enough. So I don't need to say anything. I had predicted this fall. I told you that this will fall, but I did not expect it to continue falling so from here onwards. But anyway, it is if you go to 4 hours, sorry, 1 hour, you will see my thought process that what is going on. Yeah. So in 1 hour, this is the good news cross. So I was trying to play these moves in 15 minutes as well because there was a 15-minute good news cross over here. Yeah. So I was playing these moves. Good news cross. So I got this move. Right? And in 1 hour, you can see my thought process. So what is happening? I got this up move in 15 minutes. This one and this one in 15-minute good news cross. This one in 15-minute good news cross and this one in 1 hour good news cross. And overall, you have my good news, bad news indicator showing this picture. Remember, only few got this. Only few have a figurative representation of a nailing the bottom. But now, I will tell you one more thing. If I go to weekly chart in ES, I want to show you something, which is after this up move, after this lat, we got this, and then we had this, and then we had this up move, and then we had this down, and then we'll have this up. So basically, we are following this fractal, as you can see. So only noobs are thinking of something like this. Similarly, you can see soon it will find support and it will go up till here. Just like it came down here and then it went up. So this is a weekly chart for the ES. And I also showed you the fractal that we are following over here. This thing, this, and then these two, this, and then these two, and then this, then decline, and then this up move. So basically, this is a plan, and anybody who knows a little bit of trading, they know that this is the 1, this is a 2, this whole thing is 3, there will be 4, and there will be a 5th. So only what should I say? Only people who don't know about trading, they are panicking. It's not gonna fall. And my strategy of trying to nail the bottom will ultimately reap the rewards because I have overall this picture and I'm sitting on support. Also, one more thing I want to show you. This is Russell. Let me go to the daily. When everybody was saying Russell was having a touch cross over here, who nailed the bottom? I. And I got this whole up move in Russell. My video is on this. And after this decline, only noobs are panicking because they don't have any clue how the market works. After this up move, this whole thing is correction, this whole thing is flat or this upside. So we'll go up to break the bottom. There is no need to panic. This thing is not going to fall. This will break up. So this is, I think, going down in a fourth wave, and then this will break up like this to break the stop. Remember this. Now, last but not the least, the most important thing. So I got you this indicator, good news, bad news. Now I will. We always talked about good news, bad news setup with the light blue line, but today I will show you what happens with the interaction of red line with the dark blue line. Now this is red line crossing the dark blue line from over the top. Red line crossing the dark line over the top. What happens? It marked the bottom of Nasdaq on weekly. Red line crossing the dark blue line from the left hand side marked the bottom. And Nasdaq never looked back. ES. Red line crossing the dark blue line from the left hand side marked the bottom. Never looked back. Gold. Gold weekly. Red line crossing the dark blue line from the left marked the bottom. Gold never looked back. Any other instrument? Bitcoin. Red line crossing the dark blue marked the bottom. Bitcoin never looked back. Any other? Crude oil. Red line crossing the dark blue from the right marked the bottom. Oil never looked back. So now you know the drill. And now I'll show you something. I already showed you that ES is on a support on my dark blue line, right? And this cross marked the bottom when the bearish sentiment was at its peak. Now let me go to the Nasdaq in 15 minutes. What do we have here? Red line crossed the dark blue. What the hell? Red line crossing the dark blue from the top. So what's going to happen? Also, in 4 hours, let me show you one more thing. They always do with these retail traders. They make a running flat, they break a bit low, and then they rocket it up. So what's going on in 4 hours? They made a running flat, they broke the low, and this move will come in the coming days. Most likely totally up. If not, at least this move will come. Till the light blue line in the 4 hours. So when I see people having charts like this, I have no words to say. After this good news cross, after these moves, ES is already back above this light blue line. And tomorrow we will have this up move like this. So basically what is going on? We are trading against the normal people. When they are selling, we are buying. And if you think this this is sell, this is sell, this is sell, then you should immediately stop trading and go back to your day job because you will never know what is going on. They are planning to do this. Even if it is bearish, even if bearish, they will do this and then take it down. Otherwise, totally up. Because Russell is totally up. You should do like this. Break the stop. When people argue with me, swearing to God that they know ES is going to fall like this, sorry, ES is going to fall like this, I've got no words to say. I just need to be quiet because time will ultimately prove themselves. Time will ultimately prove itself. Because this is the two, this whole thing is three, this is a four, and there will be a fifth one. So I cannot argue with stupid people who don't even know basics of trading. This is not this never falls. If you think this is bearish, then good luck to you. You are right now here, most likely. You are right now here. Soon you will do this, and then up. You just need to manage your risk. And the 4 hours, the plan is already in shape. This is the one, this whole thing is two, and they will squeeze you in three. You can see in RSI. If you cannot read RSI, then I cannot teach you or help you. You will continue to lose money. And most people who contact me, they are the ones who are short from here. They are the ones who are short from here. What happened over here? What happened over here? The banks collapsed, right? These same people are now swearing to God that yes, S&P 500 will be dead. So this is not a structure for the decline. For decline to occur, these lines have to act like this. So I cannot teach you this thing in video over here. But all I can say is that they are planning to do this. Daily chart, clear hidden bullish divergence on RSI. One more up. This is going to be an epic bear trap. The cries will be heard for the months to come. And I'm not drawing random lines like other analysts. And neither I'm talking about CPI, PPI. I'm just showing you what the plan is. What they did with you last time, what they did with you last time over here, what they did with you on Russell. Come on, this is Russell weekly chart. You think Russell is going to fall like this? You are right. Better learn to trade. This is going here. Why? Go to Russell daily. You will see the whole plan. Everything is so much clearer with good news, bad news indicator on display. I made the video right over here. When on Twitter there was a talk that there was some bearish cross, death cross, and now Russell was going to fall. But look what my indicators were pointing out. It was bottom. So this again is bottom. When we were trading over here, I was long from here, I think. And I told my group that we will go to 18560 or 18570. But it went to 1818550. And then this gap down. 18, I said 18570. It went to 18550. And then it gap down. So there's one guy who is blaming me and saying that something is wrong. So if I say a prediction and it goes to 18550 instead of 1870, and then you still lose money and still you did not get out when it retraced, then it's your fault. not mine. You guys should manage your own risk. Similarly, my strategy would remain trading the good news crosses. Whenever a good news cross will occur, I will start to buy and I'll manage my risk. Similarly, in the 1 hour, this good news cross occurred. I was ready to buy on the CPI. Now in 15 minutes, this bottoming signal has occurred. So I will buy this and it will squeeze up to give me good enough daily move. And if you guys think that this is bearish because this is a running flat and it will continue to fall, then you will find out soon enough because they will take it up till here, even if it is bearish. Most people, they are just too lazy to do any work. They just want signals. People ask me and tell me, give us buy signal. Buy from 4496, sell to 4451. People expect these things from me. I cannot do it. I'm too busy for this. So I just gave you guys indicator, and this indicator will always be one step ahead. Don't believe me? Just check the daily of Nasdaq. Without any thinking, this indicator nailed the bottom. Nailed the bottom for the bank when banks were collapsing. And also, I have one more bottoming signal. There is a guy, Brian Bard. Brian Bard. He was in my group, and when this was happening in June, around 4400 ES, on Monday morning, I remember. On the same day when ES bottomed. On the same day when ES bottomed, he 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 suddenly decided to become a rebel and started posting over here. US is fucked. US is fucked. Now we are going to die. This is going to collapse. 4300, 4250. He was posting this thing in my group. But what happened? Running flat, down, and then up. Running flat, down like this, and then up. So he was messaging and destroying the morale of this group over here. So I had to kick him out of the group. So after being quiet for many months, yesterday he again messaged me on WhatsApp. So what does it mean? This means another bottoming signal, just like this. I Christian this setup as I name this setup as Brian Baird Noob Setup, BBNS. Because there are some people in the world who are always noob and who will always be bottom shorters and top longers. So he is one of those guys. So on June, he carved the bottom by saying US is fucked. The Nasdaq made a running flat or ES made a running flat. Did something like this. I'll show you in 4 hours. I will show you BBNS, Brian Bard Noob Setup. So on 4 hours, okay, let me. So this is ES 4 hours. So on June, it made a running flat, did something like this, and then it rocketed up. Brian Bard Noob Setup. So what's going on right now? Over there, he was saying US is fucked. Brian Bard Noob Setup. Yesterday he messaged me. When did he message me? Running flat? Down? So what's gonna happen next? Brian Bard Noob Setup. We are going to rocket. Because some people will always be cannon fodder of the world. Brian Bard Noob Setup. Enjoy.